Hey guys, SuperSonic123 aka John here. Welcome to episode number 5 of The Journey. In the last episode we played our first Premier League game of the season against Liverpool and we got a 1-1 draw, as you can see there by the Premier League table. And today's episode we're going to continue our Premier League campaign and hopefully I, as Alex Hunter, can help Man United get a couple of wins on the board. Before that, though, we have a training session and our focus is on passing.
It's a lovely day at the office, chaps. Let's get some work done.
So these are our two drills, passing to goal and through balls. Only bronze and silver, so we should be getting A's in both of these. Going to slide an Ibrahimovic here. With the shot, it's saved. This drill is just too easy, honestly. I mean, all I have to do is pass to Ibrahimovic, and then he shoots, and it's basically just the basics of football, you know. I haven't actually scored with Ibrahimovic yet. That might be a problem. But it looks like we're still going to get a pretty good result in this. I'm going to give it back to Alex Hunter, and he finds the net extravagantly. Ibrahimovic is going to square it. Hunter, goal. Easy as that, and we're going to get an A. That's it. It was nearly a very good volley from Ibrahimovic. We get an A, and can't do much better than that, can we? I can either go for the regular free pass or the threaded free pass. Here's Memphis. Sprinting through on goal. Back of the net. Now here's the young Rashford. Hits the wall. Okay. Looks like not hit the wall this time. And I hit it again. Okay, I'll try the regular through pass this time. And that goes through. Rashford's gonna hit that back of the net. Easy as you like. Right, and now Martial. It's a bit of a soft one, but Martial's gonna get there. And it's gonna be an A for us. I mean, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. As you see there, 2 A's, and we have a couple of stats increasing. And now that we've done that, we have our second Premier League game of the season at home against Southampton. And now we had Liverpool away in the first episode because Bournemouth away wasn't a rivalry enough, I suppose. So now it's going to revert to the regular fixture. So when we do play Liverpool away, or when we would play them, that's when we'll play Bournemouth away. So we go into play Southampton then. And we are on the bench yet again for this game against Southampton. This is the lineup that the gaffer's gone with. De Gea in goal, back four of Shaw, Smalling, Bailey, Valencia, midfield four of Martial and Mkhitaryan on the flanks, Schneiderlin, Carrick, Rooney in a triangle, Walker up front, and we are on the bench, so hopefully we can make an impact off the bench. So we're coming on here. I didn't give us a cutscene or anything before we come on like it did in the last episode and in pre-season. We've got to break the deadlock. Obviously it's level now. Must be anyway. Make 10 or more passes and achieve a 7.0 rating. And it is 2-2 with half an hour remaining. Mkhitaryan's going to swing that in. Romeo down the line towards Ryan Seeger. He's going to try and get that into the box. Bailey heads away, but he's been fouled by Luke Shaw, it looks, I think. It's going to be a free kick for the foul on Ryan Seeger. Harrison Reed's going to swing it in. And Ryan Seeger's headed into the back of the net. And it's Man United 2, Southampton 3. We're supposed to try and get us a winner. But instead, Southampton have gone up the other end and scored. Seeger's got to celebrate with Claude Poole. And, but it is 3-2 to Southampton. And that's right annoying. That's right annoying, that is, because obviously it's just too easy for Ryan Seeger. I don't know what Valencia was doing, not marking up. I mean, Carrick tried to get back and help, but Valencia really should have been doing better there in his defensive duties. Martial, that's terrible, but I've won it back. It wasn't the best pass for Martial, but I've won it back off the Southampton man. I'm going to slide in Eric Bailey. He's going to shoot. He's going to have a shot saved by Fraser Forster, and the Southampton goalkeeper's going to collect it. And now here's Ryan Seeger for Southampton, the goal scorer. He finds Stephen Davis. It's 2-on-1 here. Stephen Davis hits it wide of the post. Into injury time now. There's not going to be any of it. 0 minutes of injury time. Go back to 6 against Liverpool, and that is it there. That's full time. Man United 2, Southampton 3. We couldn't make the impact we wanted to make. We got a couple of attacks going, but in the end, it is Southampton who come away the victors. 3-2 here. That's very disappointing. You know, in real life we started off with 2 wins out of 2, but in the end, in this game, we could only manage 1 point out of a possible 6. So 6. So we were only able to get one of our 3 targets. We got the 7.0 rating. We couldn't get 10 passes and we couldn't win. And so that's the manager's performance of that. I'm not going to read everything out. Just pause if you want to read it. But hopefully we can move on and do better in the whole game, won't you say?
How does it look?
It's not serious. Keep it iced. I'll strap it now and we'll start with some ultrasound tomorrow. Take it easy for the next few days, then we'll do some work in the gym. Could have been a lot worse.
Thanks.
Best we used to get was a cold sponge. That's what happens when you run around like a madman, Alex. You need to learn to run clever.
Understood.
So in the end, not too much change to our statistics because of that game. We go up in a couple of stats by 1 and our transfer value has gone up slightly. And we're very nearly 63 overall, but that's pretty much it.
It's been going well, Dad. A few sub appearances, more than I expected. Think you might be able to come and see me play soon?
You have any idea how much flights to England cost these days, Alex?
Yeah, but, you know, I'm earning now. Not a fortune, but maybe I can help you out.
Look, Alex, things are pretty mad here. Better be off, okay? Just don't get too dazzled.
Yeah, wait, Dad.
Bye, son.
Remote. Michael, what do you think you're doing?
And with such a world-class player as Harry Kane joining our squad, we're confident we can push on from last season.
Harry, how does it feel to have signed?
Yeah, really excited. Buzzing to be here. It's a special day for me. Just can't wait.
That's what I'm doing here. Signed this morning.
Another striker.
They reckon they're going to start him up top next game.
They? Who've you been talking to?
I made a few calls on the way over. Don't get me wrong, it might just be gossip.
Come on, spit it out, Michael.
Well, they're planning on playing Gareth in behind him.
What?
Apparently he's a better fit for the system.
And Philip Bernard into the squad, as well as signing several promising youngsters like Gareth Walker. So we're very happy with the group as it stands now, but in this game you never know.
So now we have some serious drama as Harry Kane has signed for Man United, and that means that we're going to be kind of given the cold shoulder in this team because he's going to be starting with Ibrahimovic injured, and Gareth Walker's going to be playing in behind him, according to our agent Michael Taylor. And there's a lot of news on social media about it, and of people and furious that we got beat by Southampton. Either way, next we're going to do training again, and the focus is going to be on defending this time.
Right. In a bit.
Good workout, mate.
Hey, Harry. Ready for some competition?
Yeah, definitely. How about you? You ready?
Gentlemen, what do you say we do a little hard training today? Lovely, let's get cracking.
So we only have one session today, and it's simple defending. And we're defending against Ibrahimovic, who technically speaking shouldn't be, because he's supposedly injured. I mean, it's kind of not doing well. I mean, it's doing well in the fact that he hasn't been playing because he's supposedly injured. But why is he training? And he looks like he's fully fit as well. You know, no crutches or anything, or any other sort of indication that we might be injured, like bandages or whatever. But anyway, we are doing pretty well against. We haven't scored yet, and we do get an A as well. As we absolutely clatter in there, and we do get an A. You know, it wasn't the hardest drill in the world. And with an A in the drill, we do go up one in stand tackling.
Come in. Have a seat. You know, lad, this league's more intense than anything you've ever experienced. It'll chew you up and spit you out if you're not 100% ready for it.
I'm ready.
Well, right now, you're doing all the right things to get noticed. And ordinarily, that would be enough to get you a start. But the manager feels it's still too soon for you to be starting a Premier League game. You still need a bit of experience from the bench before you're ready to walk out with the rest of the lads. Hey, keep working hard, playing well, and one day your name will be on that team sheet. Understand? Good. Right, be off for you.
Cheers.
So with that, we have our third Premier League game of the season. I think we'll tie it up for this episode after it. We might have time for one more, who knows, depending on how much cutscene stuff there is after it. But 17th against 15th, thus only having 1 point after 2 games, will want to be climbing up the the table doesn't really matter at this point, but we'll want to be starting off better than we have anyway, with us hopefully getting going here against Hull like in real life. So, as we've already know, we are on the bench for this game. Harry Kane does make his debut in the striker position, with Gareth Walker playing as the number 10 in behind him, and here at the KCOM Stadium. Oh, by the way, just to confirm, right, I have picked the correct ball this time, and it's not set to 4 minutes for some reason. It should be 5. So we are coming on here. We have to get a 7.0 rating, make 10 passes, and see it through in the match, which would imply that we're already winning. We're coming on for our best mate, Gareth Walker, meaning we'll hopefully be getting the chance to play alongside Harry Kane. Martial finds us into Carrick. Carrick slides it through towards me. I could find Harry Kane. Harry Kane could score. It's been saved by Alan McGregor. And I just noticed Harry Kane has a number 10 jersey, so it's obviously been taken off Wayne Rooney. So it's a corner here. I can't see who that is that's going to take it, but we're in the middle here. It's Mkhitaryan, in towards me, just over the bar from the header. And we are playing in the cam position behind Harry Kane. Except that Harry Kane's just come off, and guess who's come on? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the guy who's supposed to be injured. Here's Maloney for Hull into Abel Hernandez. Carrick gets a tackle in. When it comes to Robert Snodgrass, he slides in Maloney, and Maloney has scored for Hull. I actually haven't noticed. Well, I haven't actually paid attention to what the score is. So I'm not sure if that's an equaliser or if it puts them within 1 goal or whatever. But that's certainly not what we want to happen. It's just fed through towards Maloney, and Sean Maloney finishes underneath the body of David De Gea. Right, we're bursting forward here. We've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic looking to be played in. He's held it up. It's in towards me. I've gone past Dawson. Saved by Alan McGregor, and it's going to go out for a corner, presumably. Yeah, it is. Scott Alan McGregor is on fire today, the former Rangers man. I ride the challenge of Michael Dawson. Just try and put toe poke it through the experienced Alan McGregor, but following the through pass from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but he saves it and puts it behind. So I'm assuming it's Mkhitaryan again to take this. It is. It's in towards me again. Ibrahimovic is not going to get that. Livermore clears. Martial finds me. I can find Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic has scored. It's 2-1. I've got my first Premier League assist in my career. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic has scored on his return from injury to make it Hull 1, Manchester United 2. Good interplay between me and Martial. Just a deft through pass and the stab into the back of the net from Zlatan Ibrahimovic makes it Hull 1, Man United 2. And we get a late winner as in real life, but this time it comes from the veteran Ibrahimovic. And Jose Mourinho is dancing on the touchline because of that. And you see the fans in the... And there it is, full time. Hull 1, Manchester United 2. We've got an assist, the first of our career, and we've got our first Premier League win of the season because of us setting up a goal for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and we've gotten us 3 points here at the KCOM Stadium. And as you see, with regards our targets, we do get all of them, 17 passes. We won the match, and we got well over that 7.0 rating. We got to 8.1 because of our assist. I'm intrigued by this. Be careful, we cannot afford to be down a man. I'm assuming that's because we got a yellow card, and then the others are all good. Not sure what the gaffer's criticising us on there. And as in terms of our bonuses, like I said, we've already matched all of them. So not much more to say other than, great, we got our first Premier League win of the season, and let's go and try and get some more. So again, we go up winning our dribbling stat, and that's pretty much it for this match. I think we will be just about go up to 63 overall. That's oh no, we go nearly halfway to 64 now. And we got 2 skill points for that game alone, so we're going to spend those now. We have 3 in total. I'm not sure what we could... we could get ourselves a nice weak foot there. It's only 1 skill point as well. And now we have 5-star weak foot. Strength, I'm not too sure I want that. Not too sure. Maybe passing? I don't think I'm going to be crossing too often, so I'm not going to go for that one. Long pass, short pass. We're going to improve our short passing to up to 64. I think we're going to do that as well. So now we're out of skill points, but we have spent them, I think, pretty well, to be quite honest with you. So I think what we're going to do for the last bit of today's episode is going to do this training day. It's set pieces, and I don't think we're going to have a time for a third match, so I think we're just going to leave it at this after this training.
Morning, gentlemen. Hope you're all well rested. We've got a special treat for you today. Focus training. Hard, precise, knackering.
So it's going to be free kicks, basic free kicks, and then free kick crossing. So we're 25 free kick accuracy. So hopefully we can at least try and improve that in this training session. And 25 free kick accuracy. It's probably going to make it really hard to score in any of these targets. I'm not the best at free kicks anyway. I scored a good few of them early on in FIFA 16, and then I just kind of forgot how to do it more or less. And the same with FIFA 17, except I never was able to. I'm still not able to score free kicks most of the time. Oh, this drill's going pretty well for us though. And we are on the road to a B, possibly an A with 30 seconds remaining.
Come on, lads, keep it up.
We are going to get an A. And the more points we can get, the better, I suppose, as we try and hit as many of these targets as possible. Again, I've accidentally paused it. Sorry, my controls ran out of battery. And that is going to nearly curl into the far corner, and we're just going to keep hitting these targets for the last 15 seconds. Near one here, over the wall. Oh, that was very nearly in. 32 yards that one. I go for the power. I think we're going for a driven shot here. And it does work out. And last effort here, going to try curl this into the far corner, and it goes nearly perfect. And we get an A. So as you see here, we have an assigned target for where to cross the ball into with our marker, and we're going to get a goal straight away there from Bailey. Alright, going to swing this one in again with the right foot in towards Chris Smalling. Excellent header. It's another goal for us. That one's a bit off from what the target was, but Chris Smalling's going to get there, and it's going to be saved by David De Gea. Towards Smalling again, Blind get the ball. Alright, this isn't too bad. I scored in my first 2 chances. I haven't scored since. I could hear Marcus Rojo when I have. So just as long as you get it in and around that marker, you do have a good chance. Bailey nods it into the back of the net here. That's not the best, but Bailey's going to get it anyway. And that was a back heel? I think it was a back heel from Bailey. The overhead kick, and it's excellently dispatched by Chris Smalling. I'm just trying to score the best goals I can from these set piece routines at this stage, honestly. See if we can score another overhead kick with Bailey. He gets the head on it, he scores. And it's an A. 17,000 points, and I don't think we needed even half that. And we do go up in our free kick accuracy, only just about to 26 though, so it's not really that much better. So guys, I think that is where we're going to leave it for today's episode. Our next thing isn't actually a match, it's a free training session, but either way, we're not going to do it in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you can don't miss any episodes of this series or the West Ham series. And so I'll see you for that, and goodbye.